Welcome to another episode of FBTV. In this week's episode, the very special VS Day, we have the captains from UCT's MC Marais and False Bay FIFOs on the show. This week's episode of VS Day is brought to you by Saggy Stone Beer. In this week's episode of VS Day, we have the two skippers from the upcoming fixture on Friday night. Obviously, we have UCT man on my right from the MC Marais and our FIFO's captain. So welcome to the show, buggers.
Thanks very much.
Obviously, we'll start here with UCT. Obviously, getting to the finals of the Reserve League. Good season so far. Just tell us a bit about your season. Any ups, downs?
We have had a pretty good season. Past couple of years has been a bit of a rebuilding phase. Quite a great bunch of guys that we've built up throughout the season. And we've had a really good run towards the end and a lot of good kills during the game and afterwards. Okay. And really looking forward to Friday night.
Oh, perfect. And then obviously from the FIFA side, decent season, finishing top of the table, not mistaken.
Yeah.
Obviously, just give us a little heads up about the season.
Yeah, it's been a good season so far. We went down to one of the False Bay teams early on in the season, but managed to finish top of the log and made it through the final after beating one of the other False Bay teams last week in the semi-final. So yeah.
Okay, no, look, and obviously, but sadly, you got injured about 6 weeks ago. So, want to tell us a little bit about how's it been, sort of from the sidelines, as opposed to being the captain?
Yeah, it's been interesting. Obviously, it's always hard to watch the game from the side field, and you want to be on the field. But the guys have been playing great rugby, and so it's been enjoyable to watch. Unfortunately, it was an injury from rugby. It was a little bit from off the field, but recovery's going well, and all should be good.
And then any players to watch out for, obviously on Friday night?
I think we've got an exciting backline, and we always like to try run the ball, typical UCT fashion.
Sure.
So I think you should backline play, and we've got some decent loosies in the game.
No, look, and then obviously from a Bay point of view, nice to have a home final. Anything that you guys can pull up the hats? Boys back from injury, full strength?
We're looking pretty much at full strength. 1 or 2 season-ending injuries which happened throughout the season, but looking strong. Hopefully we can get some good support from the Bay on Friday. Get some supporters down there to have some good gears and build it up for Friday night.
Perfect. And then forecast results. I know it's tough, but what do you guys rate going in towards this Friday?
I think between FIFOs and MC, it's probably been the biggest rivalry over the last at least 4 or 5 years, and it's probably justifiable that we both finished 1 and 2 during the normal season, and that brings us to the final. I think it's going to be close. I think first rounder was 14-10 to FIFOs at the Bay. Hopefully we can get some revenge.
Yeah, Sean pretty much took all the words that I was going to say out of my mouth. But it should be a tough one on Friday night. I think it's probably strengths of ours, probably our forwards, which I know a lot of the teams know about, and versus the strength of their backline. So it should be an interesting contest come Friday night.
Cool. Okay, we're going to try to do the logistics of this, but keen? Yes, no?
No, I'm going to have to pass, unfortunately.
Cool.
Doctor's orders.
That was generous.
Sure. This Friday night, 7:30, Sea Order of the Bay. Cheers. This week's Kiss Clip of the Week is brought to you by Murray & Walls. Let's check it out.
Stay till I die, I'm false faith till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm false faith till I die. Hey! False faith till I die, I'm false faith till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm false faith till I die. Hey! Oh, in the Bay! Oh, in the Bay! Go rocking in! Go rocking in! Oh, in the Bay! Go rocking in! I wanna be in that number! Oh, in the Bay! Go rocking in! False faith! False faith!
Are you tired of feeding your kids? Are your kids always hungry? And are you feeling like a drink? Every Wednesday at the Bay, kids eat free and happy hours from 4:30 to 6:30. Parents of Constantia, you're welcome. As you know, the mighty False Bay have qualified for this year's Gold Cup. There are 4 pool games. Let's check them out. The Bay's Gold Cup fixtures include 2 away games to Sishen and Durban. For any travel arrangements, please contact Alan Footman of Footman Travel. Don't forget to ask for the Bay discount. Alan Footman will sort you out. We would like to thank Bay TV title sponsor Daisy Business Solutions. In this week's Twitter poll, who will win the Reserve League? Is it the False Bay Fifos or MC Marais? #BackTheBay. That's all for this week's episode of False Bay TV. I'll see you at the Bay tonight for the Reserve League final at 7:30. Cheers for now.